Welcome back, Panther fans. I'm David Brown here with Ryan Graham,
Hey, y'all.
Tim Thurber,
Hello.
and this is State of Atlanta. Welcome back, guys, or welcome me back, as the case may be. I've been gone for a week.
I think I can smell you.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I would not be
Yeah.
surprised at all. So
How was it? How was the lack of water, and how was the
so
bachelor party that you may or may not have stuck around
Attended?
for?
oh yeah, I was around. It was a good time. Puerto Rico, so much potential,
Shining
but
star.
it's not that great of a place. I mean, I had fun, had a blast, but yeah, it's not too good. But the water restrictions were merely recommendations. There was no enforcement of it. There was no water cut off or anything like that at all. So I think the first 24, 36 hours, we gave it the old college try of really trying to abide by it. By the end of it, showered when you wanted to, running dishwasher, doing stuff like that. So yeah, we're part of the problem. We admit that.
You know what? If they really needed you to do it, they would have insisted.
Exactly. But good times, good to be back. I once again, overindulged. So I'm just now getting back to feeling like I'm a human being again since getting back late Sunday night. So, or
The Taco Bell helped, right?
Taco Bell may have been part of what did me in. I couldn't help it.
Can't believe you did that.
I was walking past, going to get an Uber or whatever. I was like, I need to go pick up some souvenirs real quick. And I knew there's a souvenir stand and there was a Taco Bell next to it, which we'd all been talking about going to. So I'm like, and the secret of Taco Bell is if you covered enough fire sauce, it really does help with the digestion process. So,
Dude, that's like where all of the lettuce issues were originating from. Like that's
Fire
like
sauce.
not only is it not what you said on a regular day, but like right now especially, it's like
that
dude.
actually could explain some of the problems I'm having since getting back. But we
See,
can
like, gee, I just
we
skipped
can
the
save
lettuce.
that. We can just save that for another
last call
time.
that one. Yeah.
All right, guys, this is episode 365, meaning we have effectively recorded every day for a solid year.
Nice.
Does that make us 1 year? Does that make us 1 year old, or is like a leap year type thing where we're still 365?
Oh, because it's because like we're a few years old, but like in dog years, we're 1 year old.
There you go. But yeah, been a blast, guys. We have a season starting soon. We're actually starting to get some things out. The things we're getting out right now are kind of like the bunch of bogus, like, okay, let's start doing all these rankings and strength of schedules, and all the Vegas starts getting their spreads out and ready and everything like that. So it's still a lot of just off-season nonsense, but at least people are talking about football starting up. I think next week we'll have our season prediction show where we'll each give our predictions on the season for Georgia State, and then the week after that, hopefully we have A&T podcast on to talk about that game leading into week 1. So we're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, I'm excited for week 0. Kinda. I don't know. It sounds like you may have looked at the schedule, David, because you love schedules. There's really not a whole lot there to choose from.
Yeah, we're still a week out from that, so I haven't focused a lot on it just yet. But there is talk about making week 0 the new week 1 and moving everything up.
Perfect.
Getting another bye week in there. I'm all about making the football season longer, and I think starting a little bit earlier is way better than going later into the holidays and everything. I mean, plus the holidays, would they even be the holidays without all the bowl games? That's what makes bowl games palatable, is you're stuck at home with your family and like, I have to have something to watch. I can't wait till just Saturday. I need a Tuesday 4:00 game now.
I'm with you on the holidays too, or the day before, all the above. Like when we had our bowl game, it gave something to watch. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
the
great.
Thanksgiving games, like all of that.
Yeah.
We played Tech. What was that, Thanksgiving Day or the day before?
Something
After?
like that.
It's during the COVID year, right?
Yeah. But let's see. Let's go through some of these that people have been talking about. Good old Georgia State. One of, I guess, kind of a good one, maybe a little bit good, is ESPN ranked our strength of schedule at 128th this year, which is down from 68th last year. It's tied with USF for the biggest drop in one season.
We need it.
Thank goodness.
Right. Well, yeah, I was looking at, I did the comparison. It's based off our scheduling ourselves. 2025, our out of conference was Ole Miss, Vandy, and Memphis. Okay, all good programs. At least they were good time at the time. And now we got UCF, Kennesaw, and NIU. UCF is a little bit on the downspin. Kennesaw State won the Conference USA last year, but it's the Conference USA. NIU, honestly, I think has been worse than us in the past several years. So that's what it's. Good.
I think what sucks is it feels like we show up to the big games, like for those bigger games, like we show out and like we've watched a lot of those games and been like, oh man, the rest of the season's gonna be fine. Yeah, we lost that game, but we should beat everybody playing like that, and then we just don't play like that again.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that one thing is like, I think it was mentioned by somebody else in a later article that I have brought up was that the shining point of this team is going to be Cam Brown get starts from week 1 because he averaged 25 points, or the offenses were averaging 25 points a game in his 4 starts to end the season. 25 points should win you some games, and if we're able to score like that against an easier schedule. Sorry, if we're able to score like that against a tougher schedule, now we have an easier one. Hopefully, we're able to put up more points. Please 50? And thank you. Yeah. Also, does this mean that the Sun Belt East, because we're still playing all those schools, are having a down year as well? Are they not expecting a lot from the Sun Belt?
I mean, it's like doomsday for App State. They said they've fallen off the cliff and they're tumbling down. So
that's what you get for living on a mountain, you silly
could
goose
be the
heads.
Year, yeah. Ryan. Could be the year.
Might be. I'm not expecting it, but it might be.
How much do you buy into strength of schedule as being an even a metric, especially going into the preseason?
I mean, it's tough because people don't know any of those other teams either, but it's also like relative to you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever they think of you, like if everyone that you play is better than you, you're going to have a harder strength of schedule.
Plus, I mean, if you flip this on its head, some of the teams we're playing probably are like, that's the win. We're gonna beat Georgia State.
I can't imagine
automatic.
I can't imagine there's any team on our schedule that does not think they can beat us. And it's NCA&T, they're the FCS team. They know they're supposed to lose. I think they've won like 4 games in 3 years, which is like we did it in 2 years. So,
well, and Vegas has us winning that by
3, right?
Yeah, that's 3, 4.
Well,
28.5 point spread in that game.
4, yeah. So we're, I mean, I think Vegas does actually have a pretty good handle on some of this stuff, generally speaking, because it's crowdsourced. It's like how the bets go.
Yeah, I would buy it. If I was a gambling dude, I would put money on NCA&T covering the spread. I think we're going to win the game. I'm not that concerned about the game, but I don't think that we win by as you said, by 4 touchdowns. Right?
We'll make it a game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you think either team scores 28 points?
The over-under is 63.5. So they definitely think that more than 30 points on the side is getting scored.
Well, yeah.
That's us.
Shoot, what is that? Like 40 points
40 to
us,
15
right?
or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So they think our offense is just going to show up.
Okay, I hope so.
I hope we have that defense thing that we didn't have last year.
Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be a much needed way to start the season versus what we had last year.
Well, we couldn't get them off the field, so defense was getting tuckered out, and we saw they would play pretty good for a while, and then they'd just be like, "Well, we can't do we can keep playing like this, or we could just lose and not get tired. We could lose and be tired, or lose and not be tired."
Exactly, we're going to lose and not be tired. I think that's what they call giving up. I think that's giving up, lost locker rooms, no morale. Yeah. I mean, the morale in the stands, it's so much different, I guess, for fans than it is players. Because, at least for us, we're just kind of as soon as things start tumbling downhill, we start laughing. And we're like, okay, here we go. Doing it all over again. This is what we're used to. And if we win, we're like, ecstatic. That was great. A little closer than we liked it, but great job. Otherwise, they're kind of like, yeah, that's what we expected. Hung in there. We felt good about hanging in there for a while.
David with those silver linings.
Hey, we're getting closer, man. The blue Kool-Aid's a brewing. We got to get Tim's pitcher before next week. Yeah, so you got the strength of schedule, NCAA game spread. Then Fox released a ranking of all 138 teams, which is obviously very well researched and documented, and there's no errors in it at all. 117th out of 138.
Nice. That's way better than I would have expected. Like way better.
Yeah, whenever we get these kind of rankings, any kind of ranking, I just immediately go to the bottom and start scrolling up until I can find us. And I get happier and happier the further I go up. And then inevitably I'm disappointed at 117th. But yeah, 117th out of 138. Hopefully we can finish in top 100.
I'm actually starting to feel really good about getting 2 wins. All right. I'm baby steps.
Looks like our projection is 3.5 wins.
You have to find that 3.5 win.
Well, so yeah, NCAA and I think NIU are the 2 teams those are the 2 that are projected. And then, yeah, then it's like, all right, cool. Maybe they get 1 more, but they're not going to get 2 more type thing.
2-2 coming out of our conference. I'll feel great.
2-2. So that
UCF and Kennesaw. I mean,
yeah. I mean, UCF's on a down year too, but I don't have any expectations.
I'll take any two. Well, A&T won. Sorry, let me be specific. I don't want to lose that game. You can't start that way. That is not a good start to the season.
You want to talk about
if you start that way and win all 11 other games?
Don't matter.
No, that's fine. I'll take it. I would lose that game and win the rest all day, every day, and call it a success.
Game 1's just practice.
You're talking about practice?
Well, NCAA does actually play a week 0 game. So there you go, Tim. There's the game I'm watching. We got an FCS matchup to see what we're going to be in store. Watch NCAA put up like 67 points in this game. Like, oh crap, this is what's coming to town. Fantastic.
So when I was looking at the week 0 games, it was just logos. Now I know that game. I was like, I don't know these teams.
Well, you probably were just looking at FBS games. It probably didn't have the FCS teams listed, right?
No, it had an FCS game listed. And I was like, who are these people? I don't know who these schools are.
Aggies? I think they're Aggies. NCAA Aggies. Sounds right. I should have learned that before, a couple of weeks turn around. Yeah, 3.5 wins total. All right. If we get 4 wins, that's literally, Del McGee's tied his record over 2 seasons. Does that make sense?
I don't know if 4 wins is enough to stay, guys.
Yeah. Do you think that he just leaves? Do you think if we get 4 or less wins, that McGee just says
he'll remove himself?
To hell with this place. I'm done. I'm done here. This isn't working out. We'll get this mutual agreements. They've decided to part ways, mutually beneficial for both parties, type thing. Or Cobb's going to hold him to it. Is like, I want my money. If you leave, I want my money. I'd rather you stick around another year and be horrible than to give you a single penny. I
think he'd leave if like a UGA wants to give him like an offensive coordinator position or something. Like that's why he would leave voluntarily. Otherwise, he's getting fired.
Is Georgia getting rid of Bobo? Isn't Bobo's job OC?
Never.
Okay.
And even if they do, he's coming back the following year. They are going to run that ball up the middle in the end zone. That's what they're going to do, or in the red zone. That's what's happening in Georgia.
Classic. Even when it made no sense, that's what Georgia would do. Play after play.
I would take this trade. We take Bobo as head coach. They take Coach A.D. McGee
as offensive coordinator.
OC. I would take it in a heartbeat.
I would take it.
And
I think Bobo would do very well here.
Well, he went to what, Colorado or Colorado State, and kind of fizzled out pretty quickly. And then he headed back to like an SEC school before coming back to Georgia, didn't he?
Sounds right. I remember he fizzled out. I don't know where he went in between.
Yeah,
I just remember kind of hearing that he was back in Georgia, or back in Athens, and was like, oh, that's kind of weird. I know he wasn't loved there, but his offensive stats are crazy. They're really good. They score points under him.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you got somebody like a Bobo to show up to a school like Georgia State with all the connections and the experience and everything. If it could turn something, it's kind of what we thought we were getting with McGee, just without having that that actual coordinator title that he
That's
had.
the thing. He's also a recruiter. Like, he's got all these connections in schools in Georgia, which is probably why he didn't do so hot out in Colorado. Because like it's really hard to convince a Georgia boy to go all the way out there. You know, like that's tough. But he knows all the high schools here.
So, how many games into the season, and what's the record have to be before we start our draft Bobo campaign?
I mean, you just heard me. I'm on it.
You're already on it.
Ryan's already there. We're done.
It'll be in our newsletter coming out soon.
Yeah. Yep. Look, one of the things that I was doing while you were talking and I wasn't paying attention was starting to pull up a way to design that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else we got. There's so little. There's
what's so little?
I didn't realize that ultimate ranking from Fox Sports was Fox Sports. I thought it was one of those ones that we've been getting. Because I was like, well, it's kind of BS, right? It's like what do they base this on? And I thought it was one of those like AI generated, like, oh, based on all the food and whatever we've said, like this is Georgia State's ranking. But the most important thing in that ranking was that TDS is below us.
Exactly.
That is pretty impressive, by the way, that they somehow are ranked below us. Like,
were they ranked below us in this one? Were they ranked below? Because I saw them ranked below us in one of those AI generated ones. Were they actually ranked below us for this season? I can't imagine in this Fox 138. Okay.
They were 121. We were 117.
They suck. They probably got us confused.
That's what we say for every.
We get so pissed off when we get confused, but whenever something goes our way, we're like, they probably got us confused.
It's fine. It's complicated. It's okay, right?
It's weird. Speaking of the trash down south, I saw this, which is kind of interesting. Louisiana Tech, the newest member to this godforsaken conference, after years and years and years of just shitting on Monroe and not wanting to have anything to do with them, they haven't played since 2000, I think, in football. They announced a rivalry series, the I-20 showdown between them and Monroe, starting this season. It's similar to what we had with trash, with whatever that. What was that? I forget what we called was it just called rivalry series? It was something like that, right? And each team gets a point for every conference game they win against each other, and the end of it, whoever has the most points wins. If there's tie, that the football winner gets the glory and everything. Ours had like GPA and community hours attached to it, which in the message thread I saw about this was a trash down south guy is like hating on it. Sounds like what we had, but had stupid community hours and academics tied to it. We were never going to win that thing. I'm like, why do you think we agreed to it? You
also
knocker.
Do that stuff. Like, what do you talk? Like, what you're like? We're too dumb to win. We're too dumb to win this.
So I just found it amusing that after all the talk, La Tech is doing this, and they talk about one of the reasons why the La Tech wanted to be in this conference was to actually have something with Monroe and build so both teams can benefit from the fan bases showing up. Granted, I think that fan bases are really only going to show up for football and some basketball maybe, but they're close. They're like 20 minutes. It's either 20 minutes or 20 miles or 30 minutes, something like that away from each other. So I guess it works. We couldn't really use the TDS thing, that rivalry series, is that much considering the time difference there is between the two schools, right?
Time difference?
The time away, 4 hours, 5 hour drive, whatever that drive is.
Oh yeah, I was like, what? It's the same time.
I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, that was the wrong term to use, but I was also holding like a burp at the same time, so I was rolled with it.
Sorry for calling you on it. I got confused.
Yeah.
They're not even in a time zone. They don't count.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we'll ever restart that thing, right? Like, that's dead.
Probably so. I think we should. I mean, I think we should do something about it, but whatever.
We should just award it to ourselves every year. What do you think?
And what we do, don't we?
Be like, you backed out, so we win.
We just win every year automatically.
I think
you quit. You guys just took your ball, went home, and we win.
I think however many years we had it, we did actually end up losing it the last year.
That's why they quit. They were like, quit. We quit.
But I think we still have it. I don't think we ever give it back to them. Isn't it in the when you walk in the lobby.
No.
It used to be when you walk in the lobby to go up to the elevators to the University Club, it'd be like right in there. Maybe they maybe have it in the University Club now. I'm not sure exactly.
Maybe that's why we're losing. We need to get rid of it.
It's tarnished.
Yeah, it's messing us up.
All right, T-Far thinks that we can do better than Bobo. I feel like Bobo would probably be, if announced, Bobo would be the biggest hire. Well, maybe a biggest hire since Bill Curry, but Bill Curry was coming in for a different reason.
I think Bobo will be a head coach again before he comes here. He'll be a head coach somewhere else.
Do you think he's just waiting for Kirby to kick the bucket?
The way they like hiring him, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened eventually. But I think Kirby's gonna be around for a little while.
Yeah. I can't agree with that. I can agree with that. Literally, the only other thing I have left is keep an eye on Ryan's waistline. He has said that he is going to get fat. I'll use his words again, because Chick-fil-A has unveiled the chicken and waffle sandwich.
Yeah, I saw that.
Guys,
that thing looks crazy. It looks nuts.
And there's a breakfast sandwich and a lunch sandwich.
Right, they doubled down.
I go twice.
You have to go there, like right there to that switch where you have to, like, you go through the drive-through and you get the breakfast sandwich and you just loop right through and get the lunch sandwich.
I can come back for dinner.
There you go. It makes sense. I mean, like, of all things, Chick-fil-A founded in Atlanta, have chicken and waffles. Why was this not on their menu decades ago, right?
Do you know where chicken and waffles was invented? I think I might have said this on this podcast, but it's fine.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Brooklyn invented chicken and waffles.
Oh, was that Diana Ross's place or whatever?
No, that was here. Diana Ross's place. Yeah, Gladys Knights. That's it. Yeah, that they had good chicken and waffles. They're really good. They had like the full fried wing on top of it. Oh yeah, so good.
Have you ever had chicken and waffles with somebody who thinks the entire idea is just like most disgusting thing ever, and you can like just like have this one bite, and if you don't like it, then I'll stop eating it the rest of my. And they had that one bite, the hot waffle, the hot fried chicken, syrup on that whole thing.
Chicken. Yeah,
and there's
hot sauce too.
They're just like,
oh yeah,
it's like, okay, it's like when you see the videos of like people from the UK eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the first time, they're like making it like, this sounds repulsive. Like they're like gagging as they're putting the jelly on top. And you ever notice that when they do this, they put peanut butter on one side and they put the jelly on top of the peanut butter, not on the other slice of bread, and they put it together. That's how I know they're legit about doing it, because they're idiots. And then they bite into it and they're like, why does this work? Why is this so good? I love this.
What? Okay. All right. Yeah, there's science in there. That's pretty accepted. But the key, though, because I've been making a lot of peanut butter jelly sandwiches since I have a 10-year-old. I mean, that's what she's been having for lunches a lot. But the key to packing it in a lunch is to put a little bit of peanut butter on the side that you put jelly on, and then put the jelly on, because the peanut butter protects it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The jelly can get a little.
I grew up getting a lot of the gas station peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
They have gas stations. They have the little triangle cut sandwiches. They have like a ham and cheese. I've got egg salad.
I've seen that. I've never seen a peanut butter jelly. Is that like peanut butter and jelly?
Well, driving through Tennessee and stuff like that. Yeah, when my dad would stop for our ham and cheese, I'd get a peanut butter and jelly, and those things were soggy as hell to begin with. I mean, so I don't think I ever noticed that at all.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one of those sandwiches. I've seen them at like QuickTrip. I'm like, who buys these?
I bought one the other day.
Why would you go to QuickTrip looking for a snack and not get one of those delicious hot dogs? They got the best hot
roller dogs.
Oh, they're so good.
I don't like getting stuff off those like racks and stuff like that.
Or
the things you've got to go ahead and reheat yourself. I'm like, I'm in here to grab something and go. I don't even want
to reheat a roller dog.
No, but I don't want to like. I don't want to pick it up, put it in there, and put it in a sleeve. No, I don't want to do all that. I just want to walk in, make my fountain drink, and then I just want to grab something and go. I mean, I'm never satisfied whenever I do it, but
you try anyway.
David, seems like you're never satisfied. Period.
Well, I'm a Georgia State fan.
Atlanta in general fan.
Yeah, oh God. Yeah,
Atlanta sports fan.
I was thankfully
Atlanta
too far
everything.
away to catch the Falcons preseason game. I heard that I missed absolutely nothing and everything horrible all at once. So,
I mean, you know what? It was funny because in our group chat, I was sort of like, come on, guys, it's practice. Like, whatever. Like, people do poorly and then they come out. And then somebody asked, when's the last time we had a winning preseason? And I went and I looked because I was like, how did we do when we went to the Super Bowl? It was like 3-1. We went 3-1 in the preseason. We did well.
yeah, well,
I was like, oh,
well,
shoot, shut up.
Well, my
so, Grant, I'm sorry.
We don't have
response,
a quarterback. That's this problem.
My response to that was the year that the Patriots went 15-0 and lost the Super Bowl. They went 0-4 in preseason games.
Sure.
Yeah. Lots of people do really poorly in the preseason because they're testing people out. They're not trying stuff. They're not doing crazy stuff. They're practicing. They're seeing what they got.
And even when you have problems, though, quarterback play, Falcons is going to be messy.
Is the quarterback Tua?
Well, supposedly, but then who was it? The Division II kid, Jack Strain or whatever. I guess he came in and actually scored a touchdown when he made it in. So I like that story. I want that kid to be good. I'd love to have had Penix and then Cousins and Tua come in here, and all of a sudden it's the guy we're paying $10,000 a year to come in and ball out like the kid in San Fran was doing. Brock Purdy or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was great. So should we tank? The season's over?
No, never tank. Never tank.
Just naturally tank.
I just do this the Atlanta way.
We do that already. We're fine.
Oh, here we go. All right, so
I
don't even know if we need last call tonight. We can just keep shooting the shit here. All right, so T-Far says, the last time I went to QuickTrip, some guy grabbed a glizzy with his bare hands, found out the chili and cheese machine was down and put it back on the rollers.
He's like, I don't want this anymore.
Well, one, it's hot enough in there to kill all that. And two, it adds a little flavor. It's just extra seasoning.
Impressive. He just picked the damn thing up off the roller.
Well, a lot of times the guys that are getting the hot food at QuickTrip are like your construction guys and your hardworking guys.
They can't feel their hands anyway.
Yeah, they're callous. They probably still have their gloves on, just picking them up. And he said bare hands though, right? Yeah. Maybe he pulled his glove off and wiped his hands.
If I was going to get one myself, I just would have picked a different one.
But how do you know if that guy if that guy was the guy before you and he walked out? And you walked in right after him, you don't know which one he put back.
No, but if I don't know, then it's fine. It's not going to hurt me. But as long as I don't know, because it's probably not going to hurt me.
I have a comment to that I would save the last call, but even that's probably inappropriate.
I mean, look, Dave, you ate at Taco Bell in Puerto Rico, so I don't want to hear from you.
More. Yeah.
It seemed like the right decision at the time.
I like how you corrected yourself mid-sentence. You're like, it seemed like the right.
They sold Corona. I don't know if you noticed that in the picture. Oh,
that's pretty rad.
It's making my stomach upset right now just thinking about it.
All right, guys.
Do we have any Georgia State news? I don't know.
I kind of went through everything that I could find that seemed halfway relevant.
Women's soccer played a match.
Well, I think we could probably have a shorter one because next week we'll have our predictions.
Story of my life, Ryan.
Having a shorter one. Next week we'll have predictions, and then the week after we'll have like we'll try to do a little preview. We'll figure out what we can figure out about North Carolina A&T, right? Or whatever their name is.
The Aggies.
Yeah.
So are we all going to come pre-prepared? We're going to have our list, or are we going to walk through them together and decide individually what we're going to do?
Probably walk in empty-handed, not knowing anything.
No, I'm going to have mine. I'm going to, yeah.
All right. I'll do my homework.
He's doing the prep work. All right.
I'm ready.
I didn't do it last year.
And before then, I'm going to have a format for a newsletter in place for y'all's perusal. We're going to get it. We're going to do it.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah. Do you guys want to do a last call, or are we just kind of cool having a super short episode this week?
I want to do a last call. I want to talk about, honestly, I want to talk about Lanterns.
Okay. I have not watched it yet.
Well,
I didn't actually know it was actually already out. But okay, cool. last calling it up. Tim, you want to give the guys a reason to watch or listen?
We're going to talk about something called lanterns. I don't know if we're talking about the real things or like a cartoon thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Well,
but I get lots of ads for lanterns on my Facebook app and Instagram and everywhere, and it's like a scam. But I really want to order it. So anyway, thanks everyone for listening. We're going to take a quick break. Head over to Last Call. Maybe I'll buy some lanterns while we're on the Last Call. I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you they're really cool. They're really cool. We can have it at the tailgate at night.
Let's
I
do
feel
it.
like what you heard or you didn't, Ryan cares.
I do a lot.
Support us at patreon.com/State of Atlanta. You'll get live streaming access to Last Call, discounts on merch, bevs at tailgates, and lots of more.
We need to work on that.
Oh yeah, we need to work on them more. $5 is all. Is it still $5? Am I lying? Okay, $5 is all it takes to support the show. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Peace.